Peace, family. Peace. First time I've actually gone live on Periscope, so I thought, I'd say hi to the fam. It's been a while. I normally go, oh, hello, everyone's joining. Good. Julie. Here we go. Oh my God, the nonsense has started already. I normally go live on my Facebook or on my YouTube, sometimes on my Instagram. But I thought I'd go live on the Periscope thing and see what it's all about. How you doing, family? How many we got in here? Okay, everyone's joining. Come on in, take a seat. You know what I'm saying? Grab a seat. Grab a drink, if I'm totally honest. It's time. It's actually time for a little tipple. You can have a little tipple now. Hello from Northern Ireland. How you doing? Fighting Irish. Robbie Sevenpool, I'm well, thank you very much. Hi from New Zealand. Wow. How you doing, family? How you doing? Welcome to Periscope. Yeah, I know. It's like first time. Thank you, Pseudo Anoma. Yeah, like I'm in the Periscope family now, Let's see what it's all about. I hope the family have seen my new promo. I sat down with, who's that? Dean. How you doing, Dean? Hey, Julie, how you doing from Wales? I sat down with Lee Jasper, as a matter of fact, yesterday. And it was an interesting conversation. That's what I'm going to say. You shall see how interesting, whether you guys know my politics or not, or his politics or not. I'm guessing you'll see. I think you guys know my politics from, the Tommy conversation. So, it's an interesting one. Lee Jasper is a very interesting character. And, he's been around for a very long time, Secretary, you're working with Mayor Livingston and working on all kinds of committees. And he's been in politics for a long time. So, it was definitely an interesting conversation. So I hope you all watch when it drops. I'm not going to give you a date when it drops. I'm not going to give you a date when it drops, but let's just estimate 3 to 4 days. I'm going to estimate 3 to 4 days, guys. So yeah. Oh, and then we got any questions up in here? Who had a question? Somebody had a question somewhere. Give us a song. Sorry, Robbie Sevenpool. I'm not a singer, if I'm totally honest. I'm not. I wouldn't be able to do that, if I'm totally honest. I can talk about something, though. I'm definitely a talker. But I'm not so much a singer. Can you guys hear me? You talk very posh. Do I? Okay, fair enough. Sometimes it depends. Depends on the environment I'm in. I was raised in South London, so it goes in and out. What do I think of Tommy Band? That right there is a way to stop free speech. So yeah, I don't agree with that. Like I said, you don't have to agree with what Tommy says, but whatever. You don't have to agree with him, but you can't ban him. What do I think of Bod the Builder's plea to the police? There's something wrong with the police, if I'm totally honest. I think there's something wrong with the police. But then it's funny, because I've always viewed the police in a certain way as a 6'2" dark-skinned black male. I've had my troubles with not troubles, but I've seen the way police view me. So I've viewed police differently from maybe other people have viewed me. But, when it comes to Islam and the police, it's a very weird relationship going on there. I think somebody's being funded or somebody's being paid somewhere because they are very slow. They drag their feet. They don't do what they're supposed to do. It's very weird. Judy Frags, the cops are scared. How can police be scared? Scared of what? What are you scared of? You're a policeman. Space and matter equals universe. That's right, Robbie. That's right. What do you think of people pertaining Oi, 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 oi. The government are afraid of Islam. Do you think so? Do you think so, Fire Irish? Do you think so? Why would you be scared of Islam? How can you run a country and then be scared of something that isn't your ideology? Why would you be scared of that? You might be scared of something else. I mean, there's a lot of Qatari and Saudi money in the UK right now, so, you know, it might be that. They might be scared of getting their money removed from their economy. I think that is I think money is more so the reason why I think they're scared. I mean, the Qatari family own Harrods now, so yeah, fear of being labelled a racist, says turn 001. Yeah, I think so. I think it's kind of. I said to white people, you guys got, it's very interesting to see you guys go through this, because you're like, oh, I want to say something, but I'm scared of being called a racist, and I'm like, I hear that, Some people may be racist, but you should still be allowed to at least speak your mind. But I think, you probably get jumped on easier if you're white and you say something about Islam to be called a racist. I understand that. So, it is what it is. Political correctness is killing the UK. I agree, I agree. I think political correctness is killing the UK. I think we should all be allowed to speak our minds, as long as we're not inciting violence or trying to get anyone killed, trying to get anyone beaten up, So I think you should be allowed to say what you want, really, and you don't have to agree with everyone. It's not racist to highlight issues that come from the Quran. I agree. I mean, like I said, I've already exposed. How you doing, Eretijetas? How you doing? Big bro just joined. Nice. What was I saying? Yeah, I've already highlighted that the Prophet Muhammad was a white man who actually owned black people as slaves. So it's very interesting that they pulled a race card. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a bit weird that you pulled a race card on a man who was actually white and owned black people as slaves. It's weird. I don't get it. Like, I mean, how much more racist can that be? What happened with your Osman warning and death threat, Sarah? Yeah, that was about 6-7 months ago, actually. They came to me with that Osman warning. I had to meet up with the police, and there's actually a video on it. I had to meet up with the police, and they gave it to me, let me know. I'm still in contact with them. Are you not scared by getting stabbed? I mean, there's a saying, the only way for evil to flourish is for good people to stay silent. So it's either you're going to be scared or you're going to be good. You're going to fight for what's right, or you're going to be scared. Which one is it? Do you know what I mean? And the only way evil will flourish is if you stay silent. So, when all is said and done, people that actually at least said something will be remembered. And I believe that people that stay silent, can watch the world crumble around them and then complain. And it's like, no. You could have at least said something. So I say something. I at least say something, I may not be able to do more than that, but at least say something. Mohammed Hijab is on steroids. I don't know. What's good, Sarah? Says TJ. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just, big bro, what's good? What's good? Berkeley says, respect, cool. Colour should not matter with free speech, but divide and conquer is happening at Speaker's Corner. Yeah, at Speaker's Corner it's very weird what's going on at Speaker's Corner right now. I said I was there, well, I've been there for like 3+ years now, and I've watched it kind of deteriorate, let's say. It deteriorated. Thank you very much for saying that the interview was good. I've watched it deteriorate down there, and it's been happening. It's been happening on camera, but the masses ain't known about it. If that makes sense. So, we ever go back to the park? I was there like 3 weeks ago. So yeah, could you drop an interview with Big Bro? I was with Big Bro yesterday, as a matter of fact. That may be in the pipeline. Maybe in the pipeline. Yeah, so the Speaker's Corner deteriorated for a while now, and it's been going on in the public eye, but still silently to the masses. And it's very interesting that Tommy Robinson decided to come down there, which kind of shed a light on it. But yeah, I kind of knew what was going on there for a while because I was actually subject. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Some stuff has come up on the screen. Hang on a minute. Yeah, some real interesting stuff was going on down there, and you know, Tommy shone a light on it, so that's always good. Do you feel the backlash was worth it? I don't think. The thing is, I don't feel a backlash. This is what's so funny, right? People backlash, right? And it's like, I'm still getting on with my life. So people are really, if people are sitting down, you know, chatting and talking and whatever, that's cool. But I play chess a lot. I play chess every day. So, you know, I think life is chess and chess is life. And, you know, I'm always thinking moves ahead. So I don't hear people say a lot of stuff because I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Really, that's just the way I maneuver. So, and I always like to be unexpected. So, you know, people may expect something different now. Well, people expect something from me, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm going to give them something different because they're expecting that, you know? So that's the way I move. I think Tommy's racist, and I think he has grown up and become wiser over the years. Okay, that's fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. You can think Tommy's a racist. That's cool. You know, like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, man. And I think that's where the world is getting a little bit like weird. It's like opinions start people, and I think people start thinking that their opinions have got to be respected. It's like, no, I know you got one, but I don't have to respect it. I can still tell you it's bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're allowed your opinion, but I'm allowed to tell you it's bullshit, in my opinion. So yeah, I think people are really very sensitive especially about belief systems. When it comes to belief systems, it's like you say, oh, you got to respect my belief. No, I don't. I really don't have to respect your belief. Because I could have a belief that all old women need to be slapped at 12 o'clock every day. That's my belief. Should that be respected? No. People can say, what are you talking about? That's bullshit. Sarah, that's bullshit. But I'll be like, no, but that's my belief and you got to respect it. It's like, no, you don't have to respect someone's belief. You can assess somebody's belief and be like, you know what? I don't like that, as a matter of fact. How did my Muslim friends react? Oh, Abdul. I don't have Muslim friends. As you can probably guess. Abdul turned on the young Shia. Yeah, he did. That's what it looked like to me. But propaganda is the order of the day nowadays. So Big Bro's applying max pressure on the Muslims. Yeah, he is. He is. But you know, I think for too long. Do you feel that? Sorry, do you feel that you get a lot of negative energy from Speaker's Corner? I try to be as positive as possible in my own life. So whatever people say is whatever people say. I can't stop them. They're free to say it, but I'm just going to continue with doing what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? If you get caught up in negative energy, then it becomes your world. Okay? So I'm letting people know, like, if you can get caught up in it and it can actually become your world, and you're like, why am I even embroiled in this stuff? You know, like, I've got children to raise. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be, you know, caught up in just constant negative energy. So, you know, I'll say my piece, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not going to be caught up in constant negative energy. Are you going to Speaker's Corner 6th of May? I don't know. I'll see. Do you think Ali Dawah and hijab share mascara? Maybe. Maybe. Can we sweep London streets with Muslims? Well, calm down, mate. Respect interview about you. I feel hijab. You know, I don't. Giving Muhammad hijab and Ali Dawah too much time for me is like, you know, I might comment on something, but I'm actually on to try and do my own stuff. Like, see, what I've noticed with the Salafi Wahhabis is that they feed off negativity because that's where they live. You know, they actually live in negativity. Like, it's comfortable for them. You know what I mean? Like, they're used to being surrounded by that kind of stuff, and it's like, they're not going to draw me into their negative world. You know, like, they live off it. I mean, come on, any people that are like throwing acid on people and if that's in your mind, you know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone that's actually out there plotting to try and stab someone, like, that's negativity. That's a constant negative, you know, energy that you are, that is running through your whole body. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't be bothered. You know what I'm saying? I can't be bothered with all of that. It's too much negativity. But these people live for negativity. You know, that's why negativity surrounds them. You know, they're always angry, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. It's true. They're always angry because negativity is part of their whole system, you know? And I feel like I can't be drawn into that. Do you meditate? Hell yes, I meditate. Hell yes, I meditate. Meditation is a big part of my life. But the whole negativity stuff that they get drawn into, like, I watch it and I'm like, bro, like, that's too negative for me. Like, I can say what I'm going to say, but they live for negativity. You see, and I'm just not that kind of person. I'm just not that kind of person. How do they live for negativity? I mean, just look at. You can look at just the way they move, the way they go on, the things that constantly happen to them, the things that are constantly happening with them. So, you know, the proof is in the pudding. Really, do you know what I mean? They say like attracts like, and do a slot on how to connect with your ancestors. It's interesting. Big Bro is brilliant to listen to. Big Bro is a wealth of knowledge, man. Big Bro is like a whole encyclopedia of knowledge. Trust me. Big Bro is like an encyclopedia, and yeah, it's good to have somebody around you that's why I like to surround myself with people that I can feed off. I don't necessarily surround myself with people that I can't gain anything from. And I think I think everyone should do the same thing. Just surround yourself with people that you can actually gain something off of. When is the Jasper interview landing? I said, a couple of days, fair few. I don't know. I'm not going to give a date yet because we're still editing. So, you know, just be patient. Within a week, let's say. Tan is a brave lad. He is a brave individual. Tan is a very brave individual. Someone said Zachariah has went off the deep end. Well, this is the thing. This is why I talk about energy. I don't know if anybody knows this story of Zachariah at Speaker's Corner. He was a Christian. Then he became a Muslim. Then he went back to Christianity. And now he's a Muslim again. But you can see the change in him as he's become Muslim. Right? And that's why I talk about the whole negative energy thing. His total energy's changed since he's become part of this Salafi Wahhabi sect. It's totally changed. You know, and it's like when he was a Christian, he was very vocal. Let's not get that wrong. But now he's just a totally different person when he's become part of this sect. And it's like, this is what I'm talking about: an energy change, an energy switch, because that is part of the whole I don't know. It's really weird to kind of talk about it, but from the outside looking in, it seems like it's part of their whole like ideology is just to be negative. Like when I look at what happened with Zachariah at Speaker's Corner, um, it's just weird. Yeah, he's very angry. It's true. He's very angry. He's very upset. He's belligerent. He's calling people outside of their name. He's swearing at people. He's doing all kinds of stuff. And it's just like, bro, you weren't like this when you were a Christian. Why are more British-born black youth turning to Islam? If I'm honest, this is a very deep conversation to go into. Historically, black people have been removed from their own quote unquote ways. Because of colonization, because of slavery, they've been removed from their ways. Let's say certain African ways, and they're trying to find something. And we can couple that with a lot of young black boys not having a father figure within their life. They're looking for acceptance. A lot of them were in street gang activity, and to me this Salafi Wahhabi sect is just another gang. So it's like, you know, like I'm joining a gang, but it's a holy gang apparently. You know what I'm saying? Islam and the slave trade is mad. Listen, Arab Muslims were the first to enslave black people. I just want to get that out there. They were the first. They came in I'm quite a well-read individual. They came in 642 AD to do that. Okay, way before the Europeans came to Africa, and they done it, and they've still been doing it. You guys saw what was happening in Libya the other day. They've been doing it for a very long time. They haven't stopped. Mauritania only outlawed slavery in 2007. 2007. That's the other day. That's another North African country. They only outlawed slavery in 2007. You know, so when it comes to black people and Islam and slavery, a lot of black people have no idea. Like, and it's not spoken about in Islam. They try to brush it under the carpet as if it never happened, and if it's not still happening, you know. That's why I always said I can't understand black people converting to this stuff. It's weird. It's really crazy to me. It's like they see you as slaves. Abid is what they call you, or abd. They call you slave in Muslim countries. You know, that's your term. The term for you as a black person is slave, not a black guy, slave, literally. Your laws just joined, and the Arab slave trade was much longer. Yeah, it's much longer. It's still going on, you know. But, you know, all these young black boys are, you know, mashallah, ilala, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, bro, you have no idea. Take your ass over to Saudi Arabia, see how they treat you. Take your ass over to Qatar, see how they treat you. Take your ass over to any North African country, see how they treat you. You're a slave to these people. You know, you're a slave. They don't respect you, and I said before, I will keep exposing the fact that the Prophet Muhammad, according to the mainstream Sunni text, was a white man who owned black slaves. That's their own books. Their own books say it. So it's like, what would I do now as a black man following a white guy who owned black people as slaves? Like me following, I don't know, just name any random slave master from America and I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to follow him. He's the holy one. What? And he's got my people in bondage. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand this stuff. It's really weird. It's really weird to me. But that's because this system kind of works on misdirection, you know, and it works on suppressing actual facts and kind of feeding you other stuff. So, you know, it is what it is, really. Britain saw the error of their ways, and right. So it's just interesting. I don't know, that whole slavery stuff. Ava Law says he was superior light-skinned Arab. They made a point of speaking about how light he was. They did. They actually made a point in their hadith to tell you he was white. Like, they made a point of it. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we could not mention his colour, but we're going to let you know he was white. You know? And he did, and they had made a point of making sure you know his slaves were black. So it's like, well, I don't need this then, do I? And couple that with him having sex with a 9-year-old girl, I'm like, that's all I need to know. You can tell me whatever story you want about this man from here on in. I don't care. White, own black slaves, having sex with a 9-year-old, I'm done. But what happens is that a lot of the time, people are sold a contract and they don't read the small print. They don't read the small print. Certain Muslims believe that when you get to Jannah, you turn white. That's true, Ava Laws. It's true. They say that on the day of judgment, the ones that sinned, their faces will be turned black, and the ones that did good, their faces will be turned white. That's in the Quran. I'm like, what is this? What is this white supremacy stuff going on? Like, what is this all about? Why are you a part of this? Like, what do I do? Forget colour, he had me at being a pedo. There you go. That's fine. Some people only need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I studied the thing for a very long time. I studied the thing for a very long time. So, I'm not religious in any way, so I studied the whole of the Abrahamic religion. I'm more of a spiritual person. I don't do Abrahamic religions. My family were all Christian, and they still are. But I don't follow that. I'm a spiritual individual, so, but I'm not trying to push it on anyone. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying if you don't, then, it's like whatever, I'll just do my thing. Alcohol forbidden on earth, but plentiful in heaven. Yep. Rivers of wine in heaven. Rivers of wine and virgins. But while you're on the land, don't touch women, don't touch alcohol. Wait until you get to heaven. It's like it's a drunk orgy in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Like, drunk orgy in heaven, guys. But for now, just chill out. Don't worry. But we got you when you get to heaven. Don't worry. You're gonna have a ball when you get to heaven. It's like, whoa, okay. It's like, religion is man-made. All gods are man-made. So it's the common denominator in all spiritual systems. The question becomes, would you have God? Would you know who God is if a human never told you? No, you wouldn't, because that's the common denominator. Humans telling you about this entity called God. Doesn't matter what God you're talking about. A human being told you about him. So that is. Are you Jamaican? I am. Evil Laws, my family are Jamaican. Indeed. Just keep what you're doing. Thank you very much. I will keep doing what I'm doing. Is there a solution? Is it okay to wear mascara? As a man, if you choose to wear mascara, that's your choice. You have the freedom to do so. However, do not wear mascara and then act like it's bad. Just embrace your mascara wearing ways. You know what I'm saying? Embrace it. If God lived on earth, people would break his windows. It's funny. Oh, my Jamaican family's in the building. Well, I haven't done a live. I did a live YouTube video about 4 or 5 days ago. I think it was about 4 or 5 days ago. I do, live YouTube videos, probably one a week, maybe twice if I get the time. Twice if I get the time. Millwall fan, no, Liverpool fan. I'm a Liverpool fan, not a Millwall fan. But yeah, family, I'm gonna duck out now. But it was good. I will be doing more of these live. It's my first time on Periscope, so I'll be doing more of them. So yeah, keep your people safe. Hold your family close, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace, family. Peace.